Hi, Clutter Fairy fans. Welcome to a special edition of the Clutter Fairy Weekly for December 29th, 2020. I'm Ed Gumnick, your co host, and I'm here with Gayle Goddard, professional organizer and owner of the Clutter Fairy in Houston, Texas.
Hi, everybody.
December 29th. Can you believe it, Gayle?
No, I cannot.
Just a couple of decluttering days left in this very, very long year. As our final entry for 2020, we thought that in the spirit of New Year's Eve tradition, we'd offer a few more tips in the form of a countdown. So here are 10 ideas for making the most of the last fleeting moments of 2020. 10.
First things first, it's time to evaluate your holiday decorations, your wrapping supplies, and the themed clothing to decide what can go before it all goes back in storage. So look especially at the decorations that didn't get put up. What did you not actually decorate your house with? Wrapping paper that didn't get used by anybody in the house, and holiday themed clothes that just aren't your jam anymore. Donate those things now so someone else can put them away in their holiday storage instead of you.
9.
It's a good time to scan the pantry for any supplies that you bought for holiday cooking but didn't get around to actually using this season. Consider donating those items to a food bank now rather than letting them sit on the shelf for the next year because you're going to use them next year. No, you won't. You'll forget they're there and you'll buy it again. While you're at it, you might consider a full pantry clean out and donating any food that doesn't work for your family to the food bank as well. There's lots of need out there right now, so you might as well contribute what you can with stuff that your family doesn't want anyway.
8.
It's a perfect time to clean out your purse or your wallet. This time of year, you likely have a lot of extra receipts from all the holiday shopping in your purse. It's time to pull all those out, find the ones that you need for any returns that you'll be making, and toss or file the rest. Take the returns receipts and put them in a Ziploc bag marked returns so you have easy access as you start that fun and exciting returns process in the new year.
7.
Next, get out your old and new calendars right now and transfer the notes and the important dates from your 2020 calendar into your 2021 calendar. Even in the digital form, your calendar has important data in it that you might want to save. It's only going to get harder to find things the further away in time you get from this current calendar year. So scroll through online or flip through your paper calendar looking for valuable data that you want to capture. You can create a document called 2020 Important Data and just jot it all down there. When you want it in the future, you'll have one document to search with all the information that you thought mattered for 2020, and it'll be much easier rolling through that document than digging out the old calendars to search instead.
6.
What about your fridge? It's time to purge the fridge and give it a good cleaning. You know you have a ton of dessert treats and fatty food to throw out because you're going to start a month or two of intense clean eating after this season of indulgence, which we all do. Maybe you'll be starting a diet. So use that as a trigger to clean out your fridge from the top to the bottom. You might want to do the freezer and the fridge parts on separate days just to make the task a little bit more time managed for you.
5.
You just got a bunch of new things for Christmas or Hanukkah, so it's time to merge them into your life. Process those new goodies so they have their new place to live, scan or save and toss any new paperwork, and recycle all that packaging. While you're putting new things away, look around for those items being replaced by the new ones so they can be donated right away. Consider whether putting things away is making an already crowded space worse and see what can be removed to improve that space. There might be some donations hiding there.
4.
Concentrate on cleaning up all that cardboard in the house. You know you got a million packages by mail or delivery this year. It's time to hit the recycling hard. The gift giving is done. You don't need a box collection anymore. Reclaim all that space and recycle all those shipping boxes. If you want, you can offer them for anyone who's moving first. You can try a listing on Facebook or on nextdoor.com for that. Otherwise, recycle. See if a food bank can use them or start breaking them down for the recycle bin. Better to get to the end of the year with all that cardboard out of the house.
3,
Now's the perfect time to close out your 2020 paper files and start a set of folders for 2021. Whatever your system is, now is the time to roll it forward. Include some file purging while you're at it. You can probably shred at least some of the contents, so pull out what's no longer needed and only store long-term what's important to keep.
2,
Check your to-do list and see what holiday things didn't get done. Do you still want to do them now? And will it make sense to do them the last week of the year or the first week of January? If not, it's time to scratch off the ones that you can release now. And the stage 2 of this project is to reset your task list for your goals for 2021. Remove those good ideas that you don't want to pursue after all. You can move them to a maybe or someday list so you don't lose them forever. And then you have your 2021 list ready to go for the new year.
1,
The number one piece of advice that Ed and I can offer right now: why not reflect on your decluttering accomplishments for this year? Don't dwell on what you didn't manage to get done. There's nothing to be gained by that. Instead, give yourself a big pat on the back for what you managed to do in the face of many new challenges. More time at home meant facing more clutter at home while being more stressed out and worried and trying to cope. If you got some organizing done in that environment, good for you. Make sure you congratulate yourself on a job well done.
excellent advice. We hope these suggestions will help everybody get a strong head start on accomplishing their organizing resolutions for 2021. We'll be back next Tuesday at noon U.S. Central Time for the Clutter Fairy Weekly. We hope you can join us.
And finally, from the Clutter Fairy family to you and yours, we wish you a very happy new year.
Happy New Year, Gayle.
Happy New Year, Ed. Bye, everybody.